From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your Evening Update. Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey, good evening, folks. And I say good evening, I guess it depends on who you ask, right? We have that widespread rain across the area creeping east with time. It's mainly been a coastal issue and Siskiyou County type issue, but it's pushing east. We're going to talk the I-5 corridor here over the next several hours with those rain chances, and then pretty much all of us start to pick up those rain chances through tonight and frankly into tomorrow morning as well. I think as we head through tomorrow, it becomes a little less widespread. This stuff pushes east. There you go. You see by about 10 o'clock here over the next few hours. All of us are looking at some sort of precipitation. Sure, all right, we can deal with that. Not looking too heavy. Snow levels probably in the 4,000 foot vicinity there. But as we head through tomorrow, check it out. There we go. For the morning, we're talking up here in Del Norton, portions of Humboldt County. And for the rest of us, well, we're actually not doing too bad. We have that cloud cover sticking around through the valley out towards the eastern mountains in Modoc County as well. But besides that, we really don't have much in the way of rain chances outside of the coast for tomorrow. I think if we do, it's a very scattered type variety, but to be honest with you, it's just not looking that likely. I think the more unsettled pattern comes later in the week. We're talking through the midweek, probably Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for the rest of us here across the North State. That's associated with this system here, but up here through the coast, up especially in Del Norte County where that classical climatological peak is, you're just getting a nonstop kind of torrent of rain through the first and middle half of the week, and then that same system, as mentioned, pushes east with time. Notice how this is continuing to push east here. You get snow levels there, probably in the 5,000 to 6,000 foot vicinity through the midweek as there's a little bit of a batch of warm air mixed in there. But by the end of the week, probably Thursday and into Friday, we're talking snow levels back down to about 4,000 feet. Taking a look at rain totals, all is said and done, some of us probably looking at 8, 9, 10 inches of rain, especially up here in Del Norte County. We really need to watch for the flooding potential here. Same for Humboldt County there, even all the way down towards Trinity County and portions of the valley in Siskiyou County as well. Then you head out towards the eastern mountains in Modoc County, you start to lose those totals just a little bit back into the ½ inch to 1 inch variety there. But especially with the burn scars up here, really got to watch out here. We've had those flood advisories, those flood watches, but we need to watch here at least through the midweek because we're picking up a lot of rain. So keep a close eye on that, especially along the coast. It's El Nino. We're on the west coast. We're getting a lot of precipitation. We've dealt with this before. We know how to handle it, right? And it looks like as we head into the second week of December, I think we kind of stay into this active pattern, probably going to be a little bit above average in terms of precipitation as a whole as we head into this big picture. Now, let me show you the temperature trends here. Notice how we have that little bit of a jet of warmer air here through the midweek. That's what I was talking about. That's why snow levels are increasing. We're going to be talking the 5,000 to 6,000 foot range as we head through Wednesday and Thursday. Then the colder air lifts back into the area. We're right on the precipice of warm air here and colder air up here. So I really think, to be honest with you, that warm air does us some favors in the midweek. But I think Friday, Saturday, we're going to be back 4,000 foot or so with that snow level there. So we'll have to watch that. Then towards the weekend, warm air takes back over and we might have a few degrees extra there to help us buffer that just a little bit more. So, all right, wave heights, well, still rambunctious, right? Talking good 20, 30 nautical miles off the coast, 14 foot, 15 foot, checking along the coast there, 10 foot, 11 foot, 10 foot up here by Crescent City near the state line. Might see some sneaker waves there, so we'll have to watch out for that as well. Of course, with weather like this, probably don't want to be out on the coast anyways, but that's definitely something worth considering here as we head through today and into tomorrow. All right, so forecast lows for tonight along the valley. We're talking mid to upper 30s, near 40, especially as you head down south towards Chico and Oroville. Check it out in Modoc County. Consistently in the 20s up there, same for Siskiyou County and points east there. Starting to get right near freezing as you head further west along the coast. They're pretty much right in the mid 40s, to be honest with you. With those kind of cloudy, dreary, rainy conditions for pretty much all of us through tonight. Out there towards the eastern mountains, Lassen Volcanic State Park, 22 degrees there in the higher elevation. So it's going to be brisk out there. Those snow levels, of course, we'll have to watch that. Lots of precipitation to go around as we head over the next several hours. As for tomorrow, not doing too bad along the valley. That's about where we were today. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. Don't think a lot of us will see 60, to be honest with you, when all said and done with it. But we do see some upper 50s mixed into the batch, especially along the coast. You head out towards Siskiyou County with those 40s and 50s. Modoc County, consistent 40s in the eastern mountains, just above freezing in the upper elevations, near 50 for the rest of us out there. All right, so I want to talk about the 7-day because it's a very dynamic forecast, very unsettled as we head into the midweek portions of the next 7 days or so. So let's just go ahead, break it down day by day, see what we have in store in the big picture. First things first, along the Mount Shasta region, Alturas and Susanville out towards Modoc County, here's what I'm talking about. I think the rain chances let up just a little bit in the first half of the week because of the fact that it stays mostly along the coast. Notice though, that little bit of warm air keeps those snow levels fairly high. We're not talking 3,500 to 4,000 feet like we have over the last couple weeks, so that helps. We're talking about 6,000 feet or so here, at least for the midweek. Then the cold air takes back over. We're back to 3,500 to 4,000 feet by the end of the week, so that's the time frame to watch for those lowering snow levels. But in the meantime, yeah, I think we have at least a couple days of fairly decent conditions here across the area. I'm talking Monday and into Tuesday, when we have those fairly dry, more mild conditions. You can really see that in the valley as well. Lower to mid-60s taking back over with a chance of showers coming back for the rest of us, especially here in the valley, as we head towards the middle and end portions of the week. Notice those temperatures staying fairly consistent. We're talking upper 50s, near 60, pretty much into next weekend, to be quite honest with you. And the bullseye for the rain totals along the coast. I think we hold these rain chances probably every day this week, to be honest with you. Monday, looking like the driest day, to be honest with you, but even still, especially in Del Norte County, we're probably going to have those rain chances later in the day and into Tuesday. So we'll have to watch that again. Some of us through Wednesday pick up 7, 8, 9 inches of rain when all is said and done with it. So it's a very dynamic forecast, very wet forecast, especially along the coast. But like I said earlier, it's an El Nino year. If you know what that means, you know why we're getting so much precipitation. And it's December. So hey, we'll take what we can get. But in the meantime, try to enjoy your day and try to enjoy your weekend. And have a good one out there, folks.